Why are you waiting? And what are you doing?
You back, baby.
You look painfully whack right now.
You back.
You look painfully whack.
That's my name. Painfully whack.
You know what? That actually is not a bad nickname for you.
Thank you.
That is actually not a bad nickname for you. I think you should go.
Hair and also painfully whack.
Oh man, it feels good to be back.
It does. And like you said, I love what you brought up. We are not constrained by time anymore.
Yeah, we don't have any restrictions.
We don't. Nobody owns us. Nobody tells us what to do. We don't have a corporate overlord telling us no. Right now, it's just you, me, Shams, and I guess Josh whenever he touch.
Show whatever he wants. Yeah, doesn't matter.
No more time. Time doesn't matter.
If we want to go to 11 o'clock at night, we go 11 o'clock at night. If we want to go
do what we want here.
No more constraints.
Except, no, there are some rules. We can't run a brothel here, right?
Yeah, and don't sell drugs.
Yes,
that was the main rules. Those were the main rules of the building. Don't sell drugs. Don't pimp hoes, and don't pimp hoes in here. And don't disturb the neighbor. Welcome back to
long time.
First hour of bFb. It's been a long time since we've done this.
Decided to take a summer off, bro.
I did. I needed a summer off.
You thought you were like a rich man. Decided to go take a summers off in a chateau somewhere. Well, I was itching to get back.
Yeah, halt some shame is what they call you.
Oh, halt some shame.
Yeah, halt some shame. Halt some shame. Welcome in hour number one, of course, the bFb. Of course, I'm still your front runner, advocate, quality broadcaster, and now your boss player for the boss player.
All terrible nicknames. Go ahead. Whatever.
Wow. Sitting to the right of me is the residential player head himself and the painfully black guy.
That's right. That's right.
So you don't do salam to my haters anymore?
Oh yeah.
Been so long, huh?
I forgot. Yeah. Salam to all my haters, and I love you though. I love all the haters, and I love all the lovers too.
Well, joining us across the way from Mesquite is somebody. Well.
Show up.
Well, no. Let's put this in context. Actually, she showed up yesterday. You didn't because you wanted to go match buttons for the ticket. But let's put this in context. Yesterday, she is now the face that runs the place of the 817 out there in Tarrant County because yesterday they had to denounce you because you didn't have the balls to show up in your backyard. Even Barry Best said, and he's right down the street, and he lives right down the street. Barry Best live. On the broadcast,
does Barry want to pay my bills?
I mean, Barry.
If you were willing to pay my bills, I would have showed up.
The thing is, listen. We know you're not making no money from them over there. Don't worry about it. You can't pay. You probably can pay one bill with that money they give you over there. But who am I to count chips?
Right. Well, it seems like you counted chips.
Well, listen, it don't even matter because Facebook is this show is sponsored by Facebook, so you're getting that real money now.
That's true. But you know what? I'm glad I don't know why she's not in studio for the first ever show back in studio. I feel like should have been here, but I'm still glad she's here. And what's her name?
You guys got
the new queen, queen of the 817.
Sorry, Shams, I had to be mean to you.
You had to be mean, but thank you guys. It feels great to start off this new season with you guys. Best for business, and I'm just honored that you guys have me on. And EA, if you lived in Mesquite, you would understand that I'm not driving to North Richmond Hills back and forth yesterday and Irving today back and forth. And then I got to be up in the morning for work.
When you're the queen like you are, it's fine. You can take it down.
Listen, trust me. I understood it. Originally, when this show started, we were all the way in Deep Ellum, Dallas, and I lived in Haltom City.
Oh, that's up the street. That's up the street for me.
Okay, well, I drove twice a week down there in Deep Ellum for 3 hours a night.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we weren't in Deep Ellum. We were in Haltom City, and we had to denounce you.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
How you doing today, Shams? Let's get down there. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It was Monday, man. It was a long day at work, but made it through. We got some good football going on tonight. Niners actually doing their thing, but against the Rams. But today's been a good day. I'm waiting for the show all day, and
oh my God, it's cute.
I hate I'm not in studio because I feel like it's more than I'm gonna miss out on my brother Vash, seeing him. But
don't worry, you'll see him here in a few minutes. He'll be here. Yeah, he'll be here. Don't worry.
No, but I'm saying, we cut up in studio when we in studio together. So I'll see him soon. But I'm just glad to be back on. It's been a good long break. Of course, we still had Cowboys shows, but best for business, nothing is like it. So.
Damn right. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations. I think it's official now. We can already say it. You've been on part of the show, but we can officially inaugurate you as a member of the bFb. So, and honestly, I'm very happy to have you as part of the show.
Thank you. That means so much. And like, I've always told Walt, like specifically when me and him first met, and he told me that, you know, I was talented and had a gift in that, and he was going to do what he could to help me out in this journey. And I can't thank him enough for doing what he has done and helping me progress, getting my name out there and getting more mentions and people and knowing who I am now.
Well, that's good. And one thing I do want to warn you.
The ticket.
I do want to warn you, though. You are in the cursed fourth seat. So, but I do think you're better, and I think you're about to break that curse. So don't worry, okay? But I'm just saying, there is a cursed fourth seat. I mean, we've never been able to hold up to. They leave us for some reason. I don't know why. Probably Walt. He probably sexually harasses them or something. I don't know.
I'm a man of integrity.
Wow.
I can never commit such an act.
I don't know. We lost Billy.
Nah.
I don't know what you did to Billy.
Billy had health reasons.
What'd you do to him?
He messed up his own throat or something like that. He said.
We lost Julie.
We didn't lose Julie. Julie started doing her own show.
So we lost her.
I love Julie.
I do too. I do miss Julie. But we got Shams now, and I love Shams because she brings it, and you know what's funny about Shams is like there are some people that, you know, when they come at me with strong, I get annoyed. But like Shams, I love debating sports with her. I don't know why. She just has this unique ability where you're like, man, I gotta come up with a really good point. I gotta beat her. But it's so fun, and so I'm so glad she's part of the show. So let's get to it. Let me
Shams. Before we start the show, me and EA. Oh, there's Julie. She's watching. I love Julie. I love Julie so much.
Ooh, Julie.
And it's funny that she heard that.
She
right when I said I missed.
She heard it.
We love and we miss Julie. Hey, Julie, we really like right around the corner for you. You really should come to the studio.
I know.
I mean, like literally right around the corner.
For us, but, you know.
Well, you know, she's about to be a grandma again.
Oh yeah,
her daughter's about to have
congratulations to Julie.
Yeah, she's about to. So, but Shams, me and EA terrible video.
I think this is the reason why the Cowboys won on Sunday.
I think this is the reason why the Washington won. Listen, we stumbled across this on Facebook, and I'd be remiss if when we go to break, I didn't play this video for the audience here. You need to see this, and when we come back, I would love to get your thoughts and opinion on it. But you see this because when we come back, we're gonna be talking about recap the Cowboys and Washington game. But before we do that, I just want you to feast your eyes on this presentation that I have for you right here.
My home team, my loyalty, I'm at Uptown Royalty. We fight for all DC, who are we? I speak facts. I'm not making riddles. The Hawks open big old holes for John Riggle. Chantella's on the team. You knew that he was smashing. Darryl Green is on the team. And you know nobody's faster. Thought you was gonna score, but I knew that he would catch her. And Doug Williams was the first black quarterbacker to win the big dance. Got 3 rings, win in the big dance. When you got Joe Gibbs, you got a good chance. Let me tell you something about some good fans. Back in the day, RFK was our palace. If you don't know, you need to ask about us. Think we're gonna lose? Well, I can't believe you doubt us. Had the whole crowd screaming out, "We want talent!" Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we? But we rock that out. our offense, you can't stop that. Right in front of that first down is where you get dropped at. I know you know this, we're focused. Your fan base is hopeless. When you take an L, y'all all disappear like somebody said hocus pocus. Where they at now? Where are those clowns? I made about 3 points, but I'm really trying to make a touchdown. Those haters can't stand us. Left hands up. Who are we? The Commanders. Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hands up. Who are we? Left hand up, right hand up. Everybody do this dance. Since 97 been the same. Commanders, you know what I'm saying. Out my hands was high, bust through that line. Told that's me how I'm throwing them dimes. Same time I'm on touchdown every time. No harm, no bad way, then we on the rise. You know what I want, Super Bowl on my mind. We got 3 rings, but I think we need 9. Fight for DC, that's that hometown pride. We the Commanders, they wondering why. Burgundy, gold, red, yellow. Playoff pitches, I won't settle. Lombardi trophy, we need that medal. NFC champions, you know we better. Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? Commanders. Left hands up. Who are we? Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? Commanders. Left hands up. Who are we? Come on.
Boy, I gotta tell you, that's probably the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. But I tell you what, real quick though, something that's probably the best thing I heard in my life is D-Town. It's your turn. Tarrant County, we were just out there, but D-Town, it's your turn. We're coming to see you Sunday afternoon, 3:25 over at White Rock Owl House Brewery over off Gadsden Road. Over there, right by White Rock Lake. Yeah. I'm going to go check it out tomorrow night, get a good look at it. But that's what we'll be tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Sunday afternoon for Cowboys Rams, White Rock Owl House Brewery. Come down there and see us. At Cowboys 10 is going to be there.
Confirmed?
It's confirmed. At Cowboys 10 is going. I don't know if you missed yesterday on the post game yesterday, but I did confirm that if Dak Prescott comes back and he does not produce the dub for me or for the Dallas Cowboys, if I can get Tobias to be my designated driver for the first time in how many years was it, Sham? I can't remember. Oh, Sham's muted. I can't remember how many years it was.
You said it was 18 years. I mean 8 years. 8 years.
It was 8 years.
8 years.
It's been 8 years since I had my first swig of beer. But if Dak Prescott cannot produce a dub this Sunday when he comes back, I will get drunk. But live on Sunday.
I don't know if that's good.
It is. It isn't. It's not good.
No.
But that's how confident I am in Dak Prescott.
I'm looking at this Monday Night Football game right now, and it looks like the Niners are destroying the Rams 14-6. So maybe you don't even need a Dak Prescott because my guy Cooper Rush.
Oh, rush hour.
Cooper Rush.
Oh, now he's your guy.
Yeah.
I think what's going on is the Niners.
I'm with you, Vanessa. That's probably the rough piece of music I ever heard in my life. That was disgusting.
Did you like the greatest transition word, quarterback? I didn't know what a quarterback was. No. What?
Julie says she's off the Dak train, so she's officially on rush hour.
No.
You know, we really need to address some of these fans.
You gotta pull that camera back. Hold on real quick.
Somebody done walked into the studio.
Oh, wait a minute. Pull that camera back. Just pull it straight on back. Well, hold on. You're going too far back. Come up some more.
Go up some more. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, pull that up right there. And before... Oh, there it is. There it is right there.
There it is.
It just happened. Let's make sure we get this music all queued up right in the first segment. Listen, if you never experienced HD before, you're about to experience it right now because join us live in video is at ToadBox10 on Twitter. Get over there and follow that account where they talk God, sports, and porn They're not doing a lot of porn talk over there. There's a lot more sports talk over there. There's a lot of porn. I mean, a lot of sports talk. Yeah. How you doing today, man?
How we doing, guys?
Doing pretty good. We understand I see you got your Cowboys stuff on. How's that?
Oh yeah. Where's North Carolina? Oh no, the hell with North Carolina.
Oh, he's a Jew, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. North Carolina, you already know. We going back home. We're going back to the championship.
No, we're not going to the championship. Y'all squandered that off. Y'all messed it up. So
No, we going back.
Coach K gave y'all a party pass, so it's all good. It's all good. Well, you know what's funny about this, man? You look taller.
Whoa. Hold on. Hi, Vox. About time you pulled out. I mean, up.
Hey,
whoa. But
ma'am.
Whoa.
Hey, Junior, what's happening?
What is going on there? Well, you just missed some. We just showed the greatest piece of audio that fell in our laps here a few seconds ago.
Okay.
The Washington Commanders song. I don't know if Shams want to hear that again.
That was pretty bad. That was awful. That was.
Anything knows that I don't want to play. Let me just say this: the words "quarterback" was used in a rap.
I don't even know what a quarterback is.
Right, we're talking about the same thing. That was pretty bad.
That was probably the worst piece of audio I ever heard in my life. But I know some good piece of audio that I heard in my life.
What's that?
Was yesterday. Look, they got it showing on TV now. But we're about to go to it here in a second.
Hold on, Voss, was that QB1 on TV that just saw?
No, that was QB2.
You saw QB2.
That was QB2. Oh, why? Because we have quarterback controversy.
Listen, all I'm saying is
that's y'all's owner.
4-0 as a starter. Only him and Steve Berline back in 1991 have done that as well. Started their first 4 games undefeated in their career. You know what? Like Steve Berline had a real good team back then too. In the 90s. That was the precursor to the championship team. Yeah, like pretty much. Yeah, right there, knocking on the door. Berline was a really good quarterback, serviceable. In fact, people were like, "Hey, quarterback controversy back then." Can you because you were there more than I was. Yeah, I was there. I was an infant. Can you tell me why he was starting the first 4? Why but what happened to Aikman during that year that Steve Berline had to step in? I think Aikman broke something. I want to say it was like a bone, but it was something upper body. Okay. I can't really recall. I don't think that Aikman had any lower body injuries around that time. He was dealing with a lot of concussions and a lot of upper body stuff, I believe. But he was. I just remember that team was because if you go back in 1981, that team, even Michael Irvin was saying that they knew, because especially even going to that Detroit game, they knew they knew how good they were. Like they knew that the next after they lost in the playoff in Chicago, right? No, they lost to Detroit. Where they got smashed on. You talking about the 90s? The final playoffs, they got out in the playoffs. And then they said that they quarter broke. Yeah. So yeah, that was Detroit. Because I remember like almost wanting to cry in that game. And that team,
I was a baby.
I was like when baby. I still remember Ray Crockett taking the fumble recovery back to the house like 90-something yards in that game. Who? Ray Crockett. Oh, wait. I went to school with his daughter. Oh, yeah, his sister. Yeah, he's a local lad. You can see him around town pretty much. I see him a lot at Grapevine Mills Mall. His mom was my librarian. That's what's up. What? Yeah. It was Louise Crockett. We went to the library, and she was there. I didn't know she was like the mom of a famous football player. I just thought she was Renee's mom, and I didn't know Renee's older brother was Ray Crockett. And then I found that out. I was like, oh. Well, Sham's favorite, wait real quick. Sham's favorite admirer is here. Apparently, Shams has admired Mac Jones. Mac Jones? Yeah, Mac Jones yesterday on the postgame show took a liking to her. No. That's Mac 10. That's Mac 10. Mac Jones is here to say what's up to Shams. Apparently he didn't like he liked how close I was to Shams last night. Shams, we got you a guy. Yeah, already. I think he's supposed to be coming to White Rock.
You guys realize that this is the.
We lost.
We didn't lose Shams.
Did you hear her?
Sam, you there?
Guy from last year.
Say it again, Sham. We lost him.
Sham, why don't you re-sign in? Your connection
this
getting
pass.
lost. She can't hear us. All right, well, Sham's getting reconnected. While Sham's getting reconnected. Yeah. When Shams gets reconnected, Vosh, how was it? You were there at AT&T Stadium. You were serving up the cold brews, watching the Cowboys take on the Commanders. What was your take on the game?
I was in a real private situation yesterday, and I did get to enjoy the whole game. A game that pretty much was what they say is an ugly win, but it's a needed win. Kudos to the AT&T Stadium. The crowd was pretty good. They were loud.
That was surprising because
Sham is back now.
That new
Are we back? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good now. You good?
Great. Okay.
That new kickoff is very notorious for the slow riding, hungover crowd that they don't say anything.
Right.
They're still trying to get their Bloody Marys in, and they don't do it. But I was really surprised that they weren't making noise.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard somebody that was there. They said that the crowd was really loud on third down. Hey, Maria, I got fans, y'all. I have fans.
Yeah. Shams is the biggest starter. Shams is starting to become a bigger starter than Talbosh is. This is funny. This is really happening out here. This is funny.
But what was your take, Vosh, on the overall game? And like, so I mean, like you said, it was an ugly win, but a win is a win.
Well, hell yeah. In this league, a win is a win. The 49ers came in here and won dirty and won ugly last year in the playoffs. Cowboy fans would have paid a lot of money to get that first playoff win. I was real impressed, of course, and we said it at the beginning of the season with the defense. That defense is nasty, bro. Yeah. And that's pretty much something that the Cowboys really don't have in years past. Like, you look at the Dallas Cowboys as being this finesse team.
Yes.
Pretty boys want to win pretty, keep their jerseys clean. But now you look at this team and it's just like, oh shit, they're nasty. Mm-hmm. They're nasty up front. They're nasty in the back. Granted, Anthony Brown had a bad game yesterday,
awful.
I think.
He's awful.
Isn't that your guy?
Yeah.
But Trayvon Diggs made up for it.
Yeah. And then, of course, they got some reinforcements coming back when it comes to just safety position. But up front, man, those guys there, like I'm all, it almost reminds me of a pin your ears back and meet me at the quarterback type defense. And I'm very looking forward to the rest of the season.
I'll say this. This also reminds me of circa, I'm not saying maybe they're going to get to that level, but maybe 2007 Giants defensive line, because not only did they have a great front four, but their backups were just as good. That was one thing people don't realize is that Giants team had loads of defenders to come out. Oh, you're tired? Don't worry. Our second unit's fresh, and they're just as good as our first unit. And they will keep attacking. And Dan Quinn is playing the orchestra perfectly. He knows who to sub in, who to sub out. And, of course, is led by arguably, and I'm going to say it right now, the best player in defense. Best defensive player in the NFL, it's Michael Parsons.
Really?
Yes.
The guy you didn't want on
It's
draft
okay.
night?
It's okay.
I was wondering. I didn't want. I was like, he's not sexy enough.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was not a sexy pick at all. A linebacker, okay, let's have some fun. But I mean, he's dynamic, and not a lot of players are like that.
He is so fat. Like, I have not, a lot. I know.
Yeah, remember when I told you on draft night when I said, I said, well, why didn't they lead with that?
They should have. Like, we really need to look at his speed. I'm like, oh my god, his speed is like what's one of his best attributes, and but his instincts are awesome. But anyway, this overall defense. You said earlier about you haven't seen the Cowboys defense. I look back on it. The Cowboys really never actually had a really good defense, even though back in the Romo days, it was really just one or two players that were good, like DeMarcus Ware. Oh, wait, great example. That wasn't a great year defensively for the Dallas Cowboys, but DeMarcus Ware made the headlines because he was about to break the sack record.
Yeah.
But they weren't a great defense. They weren't a great defense in 2007 either. They gave up a lot of points and a lot of yards multiple times. They haven't. 2009 probably is the best defense they had in relative recent memory. But no, they haven't had. Maybe you have to go back to the early Parcells days, or even earlier, the '90 Dallas Cowboys. This is how long it's been since the Cowboys had a good defense.
I think what sticks out to me, what sticks out to me now is that we have yet to give up 20 points. And I know we talk about that 09 defense and how good it was, but right now it's the best thing about this defense is that we have backups in every single position to plug in if somebody goes down. We lost Bohanna yesterday, and then somebody came in and filled the gap. Neville Gallimore yesterday had an amazing game, and that's somebody else who on the D-line who we haven't heard from all season until this game. And each game has been somebody different. We had Dorrance Armstrong last game and Tank. First game was Micah. This game was Neville Gallimore. And even yesterday, with having a quote-unquote slow night from Micah, the defensive line still created so much pressure. And let's not forget about Trayvon Diggs. That man has entered, I feel like, the top 3 cornerbacks in the NFL conversation. And they put up a stat, PFF had a stat last year that he gave up over 1,000 yards, and they had to correct himself and go back. And now he's saying 790 and he was the 3rd most in the NFL. And I'm looking at everybody who came after me. Trayvon Diggs is trash. He bashed him in the offseason because he was getting beat or toasted or whatever. They made him delete his Twitter. He shut everybody up so far this season. That man,
Really
his ball hawk skills, I saw a stat today that said his ball hawk skills since he came into the league is like the highest out of all the DBs in the league, like 22.8% or something on a minimum of 100%, 100 targets. And the next closest one to him was like 18 or something percent. And for him this only to be his 4th full year playing that position, he has improved tremendously. And everybody Shannon Sharp tweeted yesterday saying that, you can run straight. You can't run straight. If you hit him with a double move, he bites and he's over with. I've seen him get hit with double moves this season and still breaking up passes. So it's like he's improved. He took what he lacked last year, worked on it in the offseason like you're supposed to, and come out now. He's even a better DB right now than Ramsey, who's getting toasted every single game.
Well, that's because he's a little too sassy for himself. But I think that overall, you listen to the wide receivers in this game, and they all talk about how good Trayvon Diggs is. They don't understand and again, PFF is bullshit. I mean, we've already exposed how really they really don't know what they're talking about, the way they grade their players. So overall, I'm really impressed with Diggs, Parsons, and then my other guy, safety Donovan Wilson, who stepped up big time in place for the curse. Donovan Wilson is becoming just a undiscovered gem, and we might have to give again this front office. Not maybe you only credit Steven, but let's credit Will McClay again in that scouting department, because again, another 6th round gem from 2019. Donovan Wilson comes out here and he's balling. Everybody's now. I saw people, they're starting to notice him. The national media is starting to notice him. When the national media picks up on you, you know you're doing something well.
I also like what they're doing
at corner right now. He's top 10. He's like number 2, I believe. And everybody said we got a QB controversy. Man, we don't have a safety controversy because when Jaron Curse get back, are we gonna put Curse back in, or are we gonna keep Dono?
Isn't Curse ready to come back this coming week?
I've heard rumors and talk of that, but I don't know for sure. But he is. I mean, he was getting looked at. There was talk about him coming in this game. So there's a lot of reinforcements coming back injury-wise. And, of course, the quarterback as well.
Well, it's like I told Shem yesterday on the postgame show, this team is really trending in the right direction if you really just think about it. I mean, if you look at it like the defense is where you need it to be, the offense, they're able to run the football. Your quarterback right now isn't well, he isn't putting you, he's not turning the ball over. He's not putting you in bad positions to lose games.
No. He takes risks too.
Right. Look, listen. There's nobody. I told Shams yesterday, like, I think it was last week. I said, though you have to throw CeeDee Lamb the ball a certain way. This dude done figured. He know how to throw CeeDee Lamb the ball. He know how to give him the ball. He know how to throw the right pass to him. He knows how to get him. He knows how to give him the ball. And I said it. I did say it. I said that's the only problem Dak has. He does not know how to throw CeeDee Lamb the football.
More importantly, he found Michael Gallup. By the way.
Oh God, we had to hear
Oh
that.
my
Yeah,
God!
I want y'all to know.
Didn't we say
I want
this?
y'all to
Oh my
notice.
God!
Go ahead. Say, check this out. So we saw the game, was it last week when CD dropped the ball?
Yeah.
And went straight through his arms or whatever. I want y'all to pay attention to a lot of CeeDee Lamb catches. They're always
On his shoulder.
They're always on his body.
Right.
Including the one last night.
Even the one yesterday when he threw it to him, it was the
So-
one he missed was
He's another
right here.
Miles Austin, Terrence Williams. He's a Terrence Williams who's a body catcher.
What else?
CD is a body catcher to me.
He is and he isn't.
He got hands. So it's a confidence thing.
Right.
You know, like when you drop one, you want to secure the next one and the next one after that until you get comfortable again. So just, you know, like I guess just pay attention to the way CeeDee Lamb catches footballs, because hell, if he gets by Sasgard in 6 days or whatever, that ball's going to him. So if Sasgard continues to get burned or whatever, we're going to need.
Did you just call him Sasgard?
Yeah.
Sasgard.
He's really good at sassing.
He real.
You tell me. You tell me.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff he said. That's
That's
the comment here. Rush Hour has simplified the game and doing well. The D seems they have that dog in them. That's a very good point. They really do.
And
You know, I don't even think he simplified it. It's Kellen Moore.
They simplified it for him.
Different. Well, and also
They
Kellen Moore
simplified it for
calling a
him.
complete
See,
different game.
Listen, I don't. That is not utter. I don't think he's called a completely different game. I think it's the same game plan. I think that Dak Prescott has the ability to check out a lot more than what Cooper Rush is able to do, and that's the problem. When you're starting quarterback, we saw with Romo. Romo did the same thing. You saw when his backups came in, they went straight to the game plan. It's just what starters do. They completely go on their own a little bit. I think Kellen Moore's still calling the same game plan. Also, I think Cooper Rush is just effectively doing what the game plan is. He's just doing it much better than what Dak did on opening night. That's it.
He takes more risks, like passes. We want Dak Prescott to throw. Cooper Rush is throwing them. Like he going. Remember yesterday I got myself jammed up in a situation and it got really X-rated on the post game show, just like out of the blue. Like, okay, I made the comment. I love.
Oh my God!
I said I love when Cooper Rush goes deep. And it was the wrong thing to say. And Shem was like, you couldn't have worded that any other way. And I was like, for 5 minutes, I sat here and tried to figure out how I could have worded it. And I just didn't.
He worded it that way. And then it came to me when I said this.
Yeah, so Shem does this thing like, well, when he does like this, and he's going, that's what Shams did. So then Shams decided she was going to make the motion going like this. And Kendrick's like, whoa, what are you doing now? He likes going.
Is Cooper that big though?
Yeah, that's Shams. Yeah, that's Shams. It got real.
Oh, hey.
It got real out of hand in Barry Mess Barbecue.
And then my dad was online yesterday.
Yeah,
so
it got real out of hand. The lady who was wiping the table, she gave me a dirty look like, what are y'all talking about?
Listen, that's the part of nature. It's okay. It's okay.
Somebody said that acting like he
nearsighted.
It's getting to a point where this whole, I think I've been fighting all day with, I'm not even say fans, it's just people in numerous group chats of, so what are y'all going to do? All these different statuses about keeping Dak on the sideline, keeping Cooper Rush, keeping the hot hand in. And it's turning into another whole Romo and Dak situation. Romo and Dak, with Dak taking the snap, taking Romo's job. And here I am. I totally feel where Romo fans are coming from when Dak took his job now.
Hold on, Shem. Why are you clapping your damn hand? We're going to get on that topic. We're going to get on that topic in just a few minutes. But like I was saying,
how much pain I was 6 years ago.
Oh God, we're gonna get on that in a second.
So how much pain I was.
But the thing is, Shem, like I was saying yesterday, the team is really trending in the right direction. Like I feel like next year this team could really be a contender if they could just find them a good playmaker receiver. You know, let's be honest. If they had Amari Cooper here this year, Cowboys would be balling. I'd be like, this team going to the Super Bowl if they had Amari
It's
Cooper
not
here.
too late. It's not too late to
Too
get a
late for what?
playmaker. I mean,
Tell me. Let's hold your horses. As much as I love like pumping the Cooper Rush train and all that, let's hold your horses there.
On what?
On the offense. There's still issues on the offense. We gotta wait till Dak again. We're acting like when Dak comes back, all the issues are gonna be gone. There's still issues on this team. I know Michael.
Why the line is doing their job
offensively? You're not
able to run.
Okay, talk about you're not scoring. Okay, you're not scoring that many points.
Okay, here we go again. Style pointing.
Okay, listen.
Style pointing.
You're going to go against teams that are going to be really good. So far, you've gone against subpar teams, including the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are struggling.
Their defense was out. They got an awesome defense.
Their offense.
the Bengals are subpar. They just came back out of the Super Bowl. Since when are the Bengals subpar?
This year they are.
They got the best receiving core in football.
Time out. The Bengals are playing bad though this year. They are. That doesn't matter. I don't care about last year. Stop pretending about last year.
Listen,
that's last
my
year.
point is at the end of the game, do we have enough points to get the dub? How do you come see me? How do you come see me in Dub City?
All I'm saying is, and I'm not trying to downplay.
Oh, it sounds like it.
But you're talking about playing in a parade down the.
I said if we had Amari Cooper. Even if we had Amari Cooper.
All he said was we would be contenders. All he said was be contenders, which is true.
If you got a better receiver, like you got another number one like
Amari, you had Amari Cooper.
All I'm saying is you probably would be a back above the Eagles again, but. Again, we really don't know.
How this defense playing better than it was last year. This defense.
The Eagles
you think the Eagles finna do that on our defense?
I don't think they will either.
They're not finna do that on our defense.
We'll have to see.
And what did you say yesterday, Sam? The Eagles haven't played no good defense.
I've said that, but EA, you got to think about it.
Do I need to give you that Eagles follow over? Okay, dude, I'm just trying to see.
EA, but seriously, who are the contenders in the NFC? I mean. What is keeping away from the Cowboys? The NFC is not that great.
But my point being is eventually there is always going to be one team that's better than you, and that I don't think the Cowboys are better than the Eagles right now. I just don't think they are. I'm sorry.
It's okay there, but I'm just saying. I am saying this team, if they had a playmaker receiver like Amari Cooper,
hold on, let me ask you a question. First of all, you keep bringing if they had that. Well, it's not going to happen. You think Stephen Jones?
That's why I said next season.
Because it's your boy. Your boy, EA. Let's look at it.
No. He's going back to LA. He's going back to LA when he goes back.
Where is Odell Beckham?
LeBron's going to talk him into staying in LA when he comes back.
I'm going to make a call Antonio Brown. I'm going to tell him to put on some pants.
Oh no, that man is about to end up on the sex offender list. That man is about to end up.
But he was in Dubai though, so I mean he good. He good there. He just can't go back, right?
Come on, Chance.
He can't go back.
Who? They don't let you do that in Dubai.
Well, that's where he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, they won't let you do that though.
So he's about to be the next Brittany Griner.
Well, I'm confused.
The video came out in May.
Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, you need to forget about him. Jerry already said we ain't calling him anyway.
Regardless, though, all I'm saying is this: that even with another wide receiver, I still think this offense still has their issues where they don't score enough points. I don't think there's.
How are they not scoring enough points and they got 3 dubs?
EA last year. I mean, even with Amari Cooper last year, let's say we were putting up 30, 40
against bad teams though.
But EA.
It doesn't matter. You get the dub.
Eventually, you go against good teams and then you lose. I want to get
EA. We were still putting up points. We were still putting up points.
You understand?
You had the number 1 offense in the league.
Oh my God!
Did you stat? What's the word?
No, they weren't doing that though. They really weren't.
They went 3 times on their division. Their division they played 6 games against a division of terrible defenses.
So
it's not their fault.
Did they get the dub?
I understand that it's not their fault.
Did they get the dub?
Never.
Did they get the dub?
All right, cool.
Did they get the dub?
They were scoring points.
You're getting mad, but you're getting mad, and it's so funny to see.
I'm just frustrated.
Okay.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
We understand.
I get what you're saying. We get it.
Eventually, you will go against better teams. Last year, that 12-win team was a facade. That was not a.
Wait a minute. Did you just say don't talk about last year? And here you go talk about last year.
You just because of the playoffs?
Yeah.
Because of the one playoff game?
No,
is that what you're saying?
Season, right? You saw
it wasn't a facade though. I mean, they lost to a dirty play, a nasty ass team.
But they lost to all playoff contending teams. They went 1-3 against the AFC West. They you saw what happened against Kansas City. Both the Raiders and the what was the other team? The Broncos. They got destroyed by all three teams. The only team that they barely won against was the Chargers, and that team didn't make the playoffs. Then they go against NFC opponents. They lost the majority of them. The only ones that they beat.
The Chargers didn't get in the playoffs.
No, they didn't. Remember they had
No, they didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
They lost the game in the what's name? Yeah, thank you, Wally. Forget last year.
Okay, forget last
Forget
year.
last year.
I don't think nothing's changed since like that. I'm just saying.
How do you think the defense is playing way much better than it was last year?
All I'm saying is it's okay.
Hey, your side of the ball is actually Cooper Rush even said your side of the ball is actually the reason why we're winning games.
Right.
Last year that wasn't the case.
All I'm saying is your defense is not going to be stout all game long. You're going to have to score some points.
Wow.
Hey, right. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Another team that went to the Super Bowl last year actually won the Super Bowl. Only had 6 points scored right now in the third quarter.
They won the Super Bowl, didn't they?
So
Right. Hold on. Not to mention, what did we do to the other team that was in the Super Bowl? Didn't we beat them?
Yeah, look at them handle business.
Yeah.
Our defense smashed them.
And then look at her struggling against right now.
The
That's the same team.
Their offensive line got decimated in the offseason.
Oh wow!
They lost.
You're coming up with so many, you're coming up with so many excuses. But I just have one question. One question that I want you to ask. I want you to answer me this. Who is the reason that we don't have this one playmaker on offense?
I can answer that question. Don't worry, I'll take this one.
I'm gonna back away from the microphone.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll take this one. My guy Jerry Jones made the comment that he doesn't let his money get mad, and in this situation with Amari Cooper, he let his money get mad, and that's pretty much what happened here with the situation. I'll go ahead and sum it up for you in a quick summary. Quick summarization here. Jerry Jones let his money get mad, and now we don't have Amari Cooper here.
All I'm saying is this.
So your front office is getting in its way again.
I'm excited right now. Sorry, Shane. All I'm excited right now. I love what's going on.
Doesn't
I love
sound like
the
it.
defense.
Doesn't sound
all
like
I'm saying is
Doesn't
chapter breaks with us being a contender.
I said next season.
Why?
Next season.
Wait, let's see. It's early in the season. I'm not gonna call it a contender with 3 weeks.
You already got three wins.
One is the division.
Your quarterback is he's already hurt.
If we go out and get smoked by the Eagles, are we a contender anymore?
That still doesn't make us a contender if we lose to the Eagles. But we still play the Eagles again.
But we get smoked, but we're still a contender. But if we don't get smoked,
they can get smoked. They want to. That team's 4-0 right now.
Right.
So my point being is like
we played them twice. So if they smoke us once, they smoke us again.
What if that's the only?
Who even said we're going to be a contender this year? I mean, I think you're so focused.
I said next year.
Next year. He said next year, plain as day. Nobody's saying this year because going into the season,
you should be ashamed of the broadcast you doing that.
Right, because going into the season, I think we all said that this team is not a contender, and we're not ready this year. We've all said that, and that's on tape. That's on every broadcast that we have done. In the chat, we've all said that because I've said it numerous times. I had no expectation going into this season.
You weren't even a fan coming into the season.
I wasn't. They was doing everything they could to make me put a smile on my face, and it was no need. And now that we won 3 games, I'm still saying this style of play is not going to win you a lot of games. Now, if we have Dak Prescott, say we bring him back, say, okay, he beats the Rams. Say, okay, he beats the Eagles. Maybe I start thinking, okay, we can win the division. We can possibly still win this division and still make the playoffs. That's going to put us at a contending team. Because looking at the NFL today, after week 4, there's no standout in the NFC except for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's it. And the Eagles played the Lions.
Brady looks like he needs to retire.
Yeah.
That was the only person I had.
And Aaron Rodgers and them don't look that great. They almost lost to New England. Philly's good. Okay.
They don't even have receivers. They don't have
So you're telling me, okay, EA. So you're telling me good quarterbacks struggle without a dominant receiver?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to. So are the Packers contenders?
No.
Is the Buccaneers a contender?
But when
they get healthy, they will.
Bro, here's something y'all fail to look at.
What's that?
It's wide open and basically you can you basically how am I trying to say this? You can make your own. You can make your own bed and lay in it type situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can create your own destiny. Is what I'm basically trying to say.
Right.
It's true. That is true.
The
9 and
recipe
7
is
gets
there
you a
for
wild
you.
card.
Right. The recipe is there for you. You got your running game. The Cowboys basically are built for cold weather type games. You got a defense. You got a running game.
And your quarterback
is
he's not putting you in position to lose the game.
Exactly. So boring or not, if you keep winning 9 boring games, 10 boring games, you're going to be a contender.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in the playoffs because you're good on the defensive side of the ball.
Is this, that we still have, in my opinion, glaring weaknesses on both sides of the ball that need to be addressed. One, showed up again yesterday. On the defensive side, they're great on pass rushing, but guess what? They are weak against the run. They get gashed, and every week it's getting worse.
There's no team that's perfect in the NFL.
I understand that.
So
you get better but those are glaring issues that you need to fix because
eventually it wasn't too bad glaring because
Carson Wentz can't.
But we still got 3 dubs. The defense still hit. How many points? How many? We've given up 1 touchdown a game, right, Sham?
Okay.
1.
Yes, we've given up a total of 4 touchdowns for the whole season.
I thought you'd learn from it. You said we were 4-0. Remember, 3-0 going against the Saints. And I said, we have some issues here. And you're like, dub. And I told you that Saints game, and you were like, nope.
Bro, that was like 5 years ago.
And we still and the Cowboys just came and see me in Dub City. We was just in Dub City.
So what's the saying? I know you guys know the same. So offense tells tickets, defense wins.
We thriving.
I thought they shut your
we back. Dub City is open. We are back in that thing.
I thought they had mice.
No, nothing like that.
What were you saying, Sam?
I said, so offense sells tickets, defense wins what?
Championship.
Yeah, offense was busting
Okay,
seats. That's why I'm about the offense. I love TDs and dubs. That's all I care about.
Can you say that again?
TDs
And
dubs.
each week to week, we've dwindled down in penalties. We had 3 total penalties.
Another thing that we're not doing better. We're doing better.
You're not beating yourself.
Yes.
I don't know if we have to go to break now, but I will say this: are we ready to apologize to Mike McCarthy
For what?
No.
We're hating on Mike McCarthy.
Why him?
Yeah.
The team is loose, go down in penalties. The team seems to be playing well.
I seen Mike McCarthy check Kellen Moore on the sideline last week in the Giants game after one play. So maybe this is more Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy got on Kellen like, "Hey, quit calling these old bullshit ass plays and put something on this field that's gonna make us win."
Because it's funny. I'm seeing the same, and I agree with my guy Chris JNFL. We and him agree on this one point. These bloggers, everybody come out there, these people who cover the media have, essentially said that Mike McCarthy's probably the dumbest head coach ever, blah, blah, blah. Nobody likes him. And then all of a sudden,
you're not going to get Shams.
I'm just saying there's been a flip now. It's also with this front office as well, because a lot of the people that the Cowboys thought, what are they doing with this draft pick? Or what are they doing with this free agent? Or what are they doing with this? They seem to be working out a little bit more than we thought. So I just want to point that out there.
So you want to bring up what happened yesterday that upset you yesterday, real quick?
Well, what happened?
Yes. So yesterday in the game, it was
very upset at Maryland's barbecue.
I was very mad.
No,
it was dealing with Mike McCarthy. I'm never going to be on the Mike McCarthy train. I'm steady, never going to be on it. But yesterday, we had a chance to blow the game wide open. And it was 4th and inches. I think we were like on the 30-yard line, and Washington Commanders. See, I said it right today, Walt.
Good job not being a racist today.
And I think Cooper Rush just completed a 3-yard, 4-yard pass, and it brings up 4th and inches. Everybody, even the broadcast group, everybody's saying, go for it. Go for it. Don't kick the field goal, because you can still keep it a 2-possession game. You go for it on 4th and inches, you get it. You blow the game open. There's no way. There's 8 minutes. It turns into a 3-possession game, and you basically seal the game with 8 minutes left. We kick the field goal. Here's my thing. Mike McCarthy has a problem. Mike McCarthy has a problem with not playing to lose. Why not stay aggressive? this is the same guy.
You know Mike McCarthy goes on fourth down like almost every time.
No.
That
Guys,
was like one of the first times he didn't go for it on fourth down. That's why people were shocked because they assumed he wasn't going to go for it.
Shams, what?
No, it's okay. So Shams.
No, I mean, can I? I just want you guys just to hear me out on this situation when it comes to Mike McCarthy. This is the same Mike McCarthy who was up 13-0 in the first quarter NFC Championship and went conservative for three quarters. Mike McCarthy has a conservative button switch when he wants to turn on and off. He had it off yesterday. He played conservative or whatever. I have no problem playing conservative football, but at the same time, let's learn to put games away and stay aggressive. It's been too many times that we have, even in the Bengals game, we question his play calling, or not even play calling because he don't call the plays because he don't know the playbook. We question him going down the line in the game about what are you doing with the offense, because instead of putting games away, you teeter-totter on that line of, let me just play conservative not to lose this game. Instead of playing to win, you play not to lose.
I'm going to let Vosh go, but let me say this. It is odd hearing this because Mike McCarthy is known to be aggressive. That's the one thing people in his tenure here in Dallas is the opposite of Jason Garrett, because we weren't used to people going on fourth down. Like that was Jason Garrett could have been fourth in inches, and Jason Garrett's like, no, we got a punt it there.
Well, Mike McCarthy did it yesterday.
Wait, go ahead, Vosh has the floor.
Well, y'all didn't really watch it yesterday. Then y'all didn't see how hard and tough it was to run the football.
It really was.
It was so hard and tough
to run
the football.
We talked about that. We was like, that run
but that's the reason why you. Sometimes you got to
inches. Your $90 million running back couldn't get you fourth and inches. $90 million who was actually having a better.
Did you
and even then, you have plays.
Chance, they had two runs. They had two run plays after they did kill, and both times those run plays netted negative 2 yards.
They were getting stuffed the whole time. So if you want them to go for it on fourth down, you get stuffed one more time. Then we're saying he's a dumbass coach for not.
I'm not saying that.
Well, for not for not reading the room. You know what I'm saying? So like
reading the room is going for it and keeping your foot on the gas. Because here's my thing: running it. You don't even. We were up.
That's what I was saying. We were up already.
Go ahead.
My thing is.
Hold on. Go ahead.
My thing is this: it's fourth and inches. You're in you're in plus side territory. You're on the 30-inch line. Your defense has been playing outstanding. You get the fourth down conversion. Here's my thing: you don't have to run it. You don't have. The team was going to expect a run. Team. Roll out and do that whole thing with Zeke going out to the side and hitting it outside with the little pass. Like that's quick and easy. There was many different plays that you can try that we've seen happen. Okay, cool. We got the field goal. Brett Maher had like 4 field goals. I'm not mad at it. I was just questioning right then and there because you still kept it a 2-possession game. You still kept Washington in the game instead of putting them away and going for the touchdown. Yes, we were up. Which is fine.
That was first of all, that 4th and 2 wasn't guaranteeing you a touchdown or anything.
It was 4th and inches. And you can run clock more. You run more clock.
But you were okay, that's fine. But a field goal, regardless, one way or another, is going to give you more points. You get more points, you put more pressure on Washington regardless. You know that your defense is going to work. That was a win-win situation. You could have been aggressive there, but what if it was that you had to pass the ball and something messed up and it was an interception that goes all back the other way? Washington now has it. They were able to come back and make it a much closer game than it is. It's an unnecessary risk at that moment. So
I get it. I get it. I mean, it can go either way. I feel like it could have went either way. And yes, we got points out of it, but also that was a time where I would love to see my coach say, hey, let's go for it, because we've seen Andy Reid
your coach has done that a lot, though. I'm just saying you're making it sound like Mike McCarthy. It doesn't do this.
I ain't never said that. I never did it.
I'm just saying it makes it sound like he's gunshot. Don't make him sound like Garrett. He's not Garrett.
Ain't nobody say whatever. I don't like either one of them, but that's not.
Well, Shams, you might not like this next topic that we're about to go to because we got to go there. Is there a quarterback controversy here in Dallas? It's all
no.
What?
Why are you?
I was clapping by something I saw on the TV.
Yeah, no the hell you wouldn't. I don't understand why you doing all this clapping. Looking like Flipper over there, just clapping away. All right, let's take a break real quick. When we come back, let's find out, do we have a quarterback controversy here in Dallas? Right here next on bFb.
Now it's 3rd and 4. They don't even add up. Wait, what? It was 3rd and 8. It was a 5-yard penalty. Now it's 3rd and 4. It should be 32. That's still wrong.
Probably this week I'm gonna order 2 more cameras.
That's a high jump.
I got that chair and I got another chair.
I feel like possibly a lower chair.
That's what it would be. They're not out here with no bummy equipment now.
Yeah, that's why. He actually liked these chairs when I showed him.
Have a day. Go make a play. Find a way to I'm with you. Keep going. Y'all go keep that. Keep right there. Just remember that all day. If you don't remember your first move, go a second. He don't hold that.
She started talking like,
We make it run. We set the tempo. We win the game now. We win the game.
He takes it on a fly sweep and comes left. They're going to give it to Elliott. There's a hole on the right side. 4th and 2 at the 44. He's going to snap it to him. Good block on the left tackle. Throws it over the middle. Nice catch. First down to Noah Brown.
I can't believe we went for that. No, it was 3rd and 2, not 4th and 2, right? No, it's 4th down.
Rush, play fake, bootleg to the right. Looking to throw in the end zone. Leaping catch. That is Noah Brown with his first ever NFL touchdown.
you know what I'm saying? Because
No, your defense playing enough to where he's in.
and you trust the kicker.
Parsons was out of the lineup. He's come back in, standing up on the left side. 3 men down. Parsons rushing. Burrow back. Flushed out by Parsons. Sacked by Parsons.
Hey, I rapped and he went right to you. Bro, I hope y'all ain't good at timing on that. You can run as fast as you want. You're not going to get away from the light. I did it. LC's looking me right in the eye like this. I'm like, man, this no. Hey, that's going to be there all day now.
2nd and 10. Snap to Rush. Little pitch out wide to Pollard. What a block on the edge. Got the left sideline. 20. Pollard running.
So bad. Come on, give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
1st and goal at the 1. And the ball goes to Pollard, and he dives in for the touchdown.
That did me dirty, man. What y'all watching? That's so dirty. They should have gave him my touchdown, man. Hey, we can take this over, bro. On God, we can take this over, bro. We can't get over. We can take it over, might as well.
With Burrow and that crew starting at the 25. Play action. He wants to throw. No! Buried. He will not throw. Stopped right now by Sam Williams. Play action fake screen left to the tight end. Barr!
Yeah, Anthony Barr! He's seen too much ball. Barr's seen too much ball. He was all over that. Right.
They flushed him out. They're chasing. They sacked him.
That's how y'all lock in on details.
That's where he is now. Burrow back to throw. Look at he's chased. Parsons has got him again.
They don't get the end zone. No? They don't get the end zone. Hey, finish. 4 quarters.
3rd and 3. Can't get much bigger than this. Snap to Burrow. Throws it right. There's the tackle by Diggs.
Come.
And Boyd to deny him the first down.
Hey. You got this going on.
We gotta get him back here. Give me 2 minutes.
They just need about 10, 12 yards here to get Brett Maher a shot.
Rush in the gun, tie game. Protected. Throws it over the middle. Caught! No! Brown. Rush back to throw now. Looking. Deep right side. Caught! Lamb at the 35-yard line. With 3 seconds showing. Snap. Hold. Kick from 50. Maher! Cowboys win!
Have a good one, man.
All right.
Yeah. Join us live this Sunday for the bFb Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Rams pre-post halftime show live from White Rock Owl House Brewery over there in White Rock Lake. Do we still have it confirmed Ed Tobastian is going to be in the house
This Sunday?
Yeah, do we still have it confirmed?
Oh, yeah, I do.
We got it confirmed. It is confirmed again. And we also have it confirmed that Shams, she's actually going to be in Houston, but she said that she's going to drive back. Oh, I hear what's the name? No. Does that mean you're going to be at our house? Or White Rock? She already put it out yesterday.
I don't know. I put it out. I'm still weighing my options. I got to see what my contract holds.
She's giving her contract holds. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But in the event, Mac Jones is gonna be very upset if you don't show up.
Who?
I know.
Mac Jones.
I know.
Mac Jones. But yeah, so join us this Sunday live, Dallas Cowboys Rams pre-post. No, we don't, because you might have to go match buttons at the ticket, so we don't even consider you coming anymore. You didn't even come for your own backyard. But Shams, this guy to the right of me seems to be excited because
Hot hand, baby. The hot hand.
the hot hand right now seems to be #rush hour. And right now in D-Town, the question is, do we have a quarterback controversy?
Karma is a bitch.
Do you want me to start this off? Did you want me to start this off?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Go ahead, Shams.
please, the queen of the 817 after yesterday, the new representative, the face that runs the 817. Please tell us. Doesn't matter. You live in the 817. You need to show up.
You know, I've sat here and contemplated my answer for the past hour to this. Since this morning when you sent me the rundown and everything. You know, I went back and forth and said, dang, Rush Hour has gotten us 3 wins and Dak lost us the first game. Rush Hour is 3-0. Do you stay with the hot hand or do you bring back the quarterback with experience on his record? No, we do not have a quarterback controversy in DFW. No, we do not. There's no way.
Thank you, Shams.
There's no way you have a quarterback controversy because EA hush. We do not have a quarterback controversy because there's no way you keep a $40 million quarterback on the sideline for somebody who is inching by and wins. Yes, Cooper Rush has been great for us and he's been a valuable backup. This just shows you that the Cowboys got it right in picking the right backup quarterback. Because if we've watched the past few games, there's been times when Cooper Rush, we're still asking, what in the world is he doing? He nearly has maybe 5 or 6 interceptions. I know you guys don't look at that. I know Walt for sure says if it's not on the stat book, it don't count. But we do have to look at those things. But to me, there's no way you stick with Cooper Rush going down the line. We can have Dak back. We can wait till Coop loses. But you bring back Dak when he is 100% healthy. Do I say we need to bring him back right now? No, because it's still early in the season. And as we're watching the Rams play, I mean, who's to say this defense, they got a beat-up offensive line. Who's to say Michael Parsons won't bury Matt Stafford next week? Who's to say CeeDee Lamb don't route up Jalen Ramsey and go off next week? But then the more Cooper Rush keeps winning, then we're going to have that, let's never bring Dak back. No, let Dak watch from the sideline, let his thumb heal, because he may think he's okay, but that swelling and stuff is still in his hand. It takes a good 4 to 6 weeks for that. Okay, yeah, go. You're itching. You're itching.
I just raised my hand, trying to be polite. Remember back in 5 or 6 years ago, whenever it was.
Oh my God!
Dak wasn't like necessarily the beginning of it. Was like throwing it like 40, 50 points a game. He was inching by.
They were undefeated.
Yeah, okay.
They were undefeated. Hold on.
Actually, they weren't, because
they only lost one game.
Yeah, the same situation.
Okay.
In this situation, Dak lost you that first game, and now your backup quarterback is 3-0, and they're undefeated.
But we weren't skating by on wins, though. Like she said, we weren't skating by. We were not skating.
They weren't dominating wins. They were close.
We weren't.
Are you kidding me?
Learned how to play the game. All I'm saying is. And he was impressive, though, because we were winning and people were loving the Dak way and everything. I'm just saying.
But we weren't skating by on wins.
They were.
No, they weren't. I bet you if I pull up the
EA, I got the schedule right here for you. EA, hush. I got the schedule for you right here. Giants lost 2019. I got you. Right. Cowboys beat the Commanders 27-23. Cowboys 31-17 against the Bears. Cowboys 24-17 against the Niners. Cowboys 28-14 against the Bengals, 30-16 against the Packers, 29-23 against the Eagles, 35-10 against the Browns, 27-17 against the Ravens, 35-30 against the Steelers.
Remember, hey, Shams, remember that was a comeback game too. The Steelers game.
Yeah. 42-21 against the Lions.
Dominated in remember what Zeke did in that overtime? That was great.
All right, and then Dak Prescott didn't hit
that wasn't even overtime.
Yes.
That wasn't overtime.
All I'm saying is Zeke wanted an overtime.
That's fine.
All I'm saying
you said we were skating by, which was a lie.
Early on, you were.
They were. She just gave you the numbers.
Those were not dominating numbers.
I mean, they're more dominant
than what Cooper Rush is doing.
All I'm saying is, all I was told is the hot hand theory. We could not give it to Romo because we were playing the hot hand.
They were hot. The whole team was rolling.
We're hot right now. The same situation.
No, it's not the same situation.
A hot girl right now.
It's not the same situation. Okay. And here's why. Cooper Rush and Romo, or Cooper Rush and even Dak. Cooper Rush doesn't have the kind of skills that Dak had or that Dak has. He's just right now being a placeholder until Dak comes back.
And Romo was at the end of his career.
He's buying more time for Dak to come back. Okay. So it's cool to keep Dak on ice right now. Cooper Rush is balling. Now, when Dak says he's ready, he's gonna come right back. Like he's gonna say, "Fuck, fuck you, give me the football."
Right. I know what
Dak has on the road.
I know what the administration is gonna say. The Jerry and everybody. I know what the coach is gonna say. I get that. All I'm saying is that the last 2 Dak performances have been very,
okay,
and the last 3 Cooper Rush performances have been.
Okay, here's the thing though. Like
all
I was just saying, Cooper,
we're on a good roll right now.
Dak Prescott.
Why ruin what we're doing?
Dak Prescott is 20-something years old. Tony Romo was 30-something at the end of his career. That's why you don't do it. Dak
coming
Prescott
off back problems.
And let's look at the injury. It's a thumb injury as opposed to a back injury that Tony Romo got crushed in.
Cooper Rush is a young stud coming in.
He's not. I think it's Cooper. If they're not the same age, Cooper Rush might be a little bit early.
I think he's around like.
We got.
They're a year apart.
They're
a year apart.
Rams are imploding.
Oh
no.
They're imploding.
Yeah. Oh, really? We got a 6 in the Rams locker room.
Cooper Rush is going to throw 5
He won't be here.
So I have a question. If Cooper Rush goes and beats the Rams and throws like 5 touchdowns,
He's not gonna throw 5.
He's not gonna throw 5 touchdowns.
He's not gonna do that.
Even if he does, he's not taking Dak Prescott's spot.
Only idiot fans will vote for that.
Right.
Let him play
We
all
have a
season.
lot of
It's Cowboys Nation right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Now the real me's coming out, and I'm saying there is no way that Cooper Rush is gonna take Dak's job. We all know that. I was just joking around.
Dak Prescott makes $40 million.
But I do want people to understand what the Romo people went through. That's all.
So this is about revenge.
Bro, Romo has been. It's been 7 years, bro. 7 years.
Yeah,
It's been 7 years.
Thank you.
And you have not gotten over it?
That's of cold.
You're holding on like an ex-girlfriend who is an ex-scorned girlfriend. That's
Petty.
in her
Petty
man
is
and
what they
went
call
off and
it.
got married. Like,
I'm Tom.
give it up.
Petty. I don't care.
Whatever.
It's
That job is
maybe take Queen Petty away from Julie and give it to him. He needs to be the new Queen Petty right now.
But I will say this though: when are we gonna see when is like that weird moment when we're gonna say, okay, Cooper? Because let's say Cooper Rush keeps winning. Let's say he wins the next 2 games, and you're like, cool. We're getting closer to the bye week. We get to the Bears, the Lions, all those games. As we get closer, when is that awkward moment where we're gonna say, okay, sorry, Cooper, you've been great. We keep winning. Now Dak's ready to go. When is that awkward moment gonna happen?
When Dak says he's ready to go. The moment that Dak says I'm playing this week,
and now let's say he's not ready because Dak might push himself to come back early.
You saw what he did the last time he pushed himself.
Yeah, and still
he had to have another surgery.
Yeah, and he hasn't learned his lesson yet.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said that Cooper Rush is buying time for Dak because now once he gets approved to play or cleared to practice and cleared to play, as long as he can hit his receivers in stride without, complications, without throwing a wobbly ass football, stuff like that. Any indication that he can't do it, he's not going to play. If Cooper Rush wins, I'm sorry, if he loses 2 in a row, let's say he loses against the Rams in Philly, and he looks horrible, we're gonna be crying for Dak. Let's go, Dak! Hurry up, Dak! Let's go! And that will be, no pun intended, a rush job. But it remains to be seen because we got 3 wins, and you shouldn't have had those 3 wins in the first place.
And it's true. And I'll say this: even if they lose the next 2, I will still want it and rush Dak back. Sassy being sassy.
This game is just getting very chippy now.
You're sassy, boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's getting ugly. But no, let's say they lose the next 2. I wouldn't rush them back. I would say let Cooper Rush take against the Lions and the Bears and wait till the bye week. I'd be confident with him starting against the Packers. Dak Prescott.
Which is week what?
I don't know.
That's after the bye week.
It's right after the bye week, though.
So you got 2 games coming up. You got 4. You got 4.
I would let him come back against the Lions or the Bears game, honestly.
Why would you wait till?
Those are gimme games. Those supposed to be gimme games.
Gimme game. I would do this.
I don't know about that gimme shit, but
yeah, I would.
I mean, the Bears. I mean, is he really gonna? Are we really worried about him losing to the Bears?
Yes.
Why?
It's still an NFL team.
Okay, all right.
It's Justin Fields who turns the ball over. It's Justin Fields.
I'm sure he'll be seeing ghosts when he has to face that defense, which that gives Dak another week
But
to
why
rest.
wouldn't we just wait till the bye week?
So you want to wait now? But we talked about Michael Gallup. He was ready to rush him out here after surgery. And you said, by the way, he was going to play for in the Giants game. I bet you he'll play this week. I bet you he'll play this week.
I was told
and all of a sudden now he played last week, and that's after 4 games.
Listen,
which is what we were told in the beginning.
Okay, all I'm saying, my whole thing on the Gallup thing was when he's ready, he's ready. But none of this pussy ass. No, when you're ready,
bro, he's a receiver. He runs. Come on,
when he's ready.
And might I add, he was very, very, very slow.
And what did he say? And what did he?
He was not slow.
He was slow yesterday.
No, he's not.
He was slow yesterday. EA, stop. You make yourself look real bad right now.
No,
he's coming off ACL tear. Nobody said he sucked or he was bad. I'm saying he was slow. He was slow yesterday, but that's expected. He's coming off ACL tear.
That slow fight to move the end zone where you got it right there.
It was a running. He was running straight across the end zone.
Don't matter.
That's not what we're talking about.
It was a 10-yard route.
He didn't burn anybody. I don't even understand why the defender was grabbing him. I was like, bro, He's not burning you. He's not about to burn you. Why are you even doing it?
You guys just want to hate.
We want nobody hating on him. All I'm saying is yesterday he still looks slow, but that's expected. He's coming off an ACL. He's not gonna be fast ever again.
He looked perfecto. Perfecto.
Guys, I just don't understand you sometimes because it's,
It's hard to understand a genius.
Oh my God, that's where we're going with that. I'm with you right there, Jim. But before this night is over with, he's gonna have to be ashamed for his broadcasting on. But let's take a break real quick when we come back. Guess what's about to happen on Wednesday? It's time, Shams. We're back. Mavs preseason starts
Missing the play.
Wednesday. Yeah.
I thought it was Friday.
No, OKC.
Oh, on the road.
OKC.
Friday, I'll be there. Friday.
No, nobody's checking for you at the man. No? Nobody's checking for you at the AAC. No, you've lost. I told you lost that.
You can have my ticket.
He's credentialed now through 1310 the ticket.
Oh, okay. Excuse us.
Yeah, he's credentialed
We
now.
have 2 feet, 96.
I don't know about that other one. We'll just go with that one. But let's take a break real quick. Let's talk about the Mavs coming up here this Wednesday. And so we'll be doing our first Mavs. The Luka
MVP.
The Luka fan wave is at a fever pitch here in the studio. Mavs talk right here next on bFb.
Jump hook. Everybody should be happy with that.
Oh, yeah. Oh. All right, Maxey.
What?
Okay.
Nice physical drive by Josh.
Josh
Good
bullied
Lord.
on the drive, and then Maxey reverse bullied to pick for his teammate.
He said, get that S out of here.
He did. Yes, he meant stuff.
Yep. That's exactly right, Skin. That is so true.
Yeah, very unique inbound rules here in a scrimmage. It's like, just start.
But not even a check or anything. All right, so the offense this year is just miss on purpose.
And let
And
JaVale
clean up the trash.
get the old Moses Malone buckets and rebounds.
Yeah, we do not have a score bug. I'll hit you with the score every now and then. It is 4-2. Oh. So you saw Luka get the rebound there and immediately look down the floor. I think they're going to have guys leaking out in transition this year.
That's something that we've been talking about for several years now. More transition, please.
All right.
Okay. The great thing about scrimmage, you never get pulled for shot selection.
Yeah. Frank Ntilikina comes away with that loose ball and just takes off down the floor. That's another thing that J-Kid is wanting these guys to do. We saw it a little bit last year. If you're Dorian, if you're Reggie, if you're Tim, if you're Frank, if you're Josh, bring the freaking ball up the court. If nothing is there, then you can find Luka or find Dinwiddie. But let's get it into the half court first and figure it out from there.
You know, I'm going to make a prediction that it is more.
what?
Oh, what are we doing? I love it. Yes, draw the foul. I'm going to make a prediction. There are fewer triple doubles for Luka this year because there are more JaVale McGee rebounds.
I would agree, and also Christian Wood whenever he's in
Yes.
there too.
Yes.
I would be curious if you go back to the Luka KP era. Were a majority or what percentage of Luka's triple doubles came in games when KP did not play?
Yeah, because he would corral some rebounds for you.
Yeah.
But they're always going to be there because Luka going Luka. You know, part of the whole rebounding thing too is just to have those spidey senses on how to track balls, and he's just, some players have it. The most famous being Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah.
Luka Doncic has the ability to track a basketball. He's got the spidey senses tingling at all times. There you go, Josh.
Oh,
It's he doesn't make those. It's October, Bobby.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it October? I need to pay my rent. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, no problem. Are you delinquent on your rent?
Not yet. As of,
You said not yet. You're predicting that you'll be delinquent on your rent?
well, it's only the first, right? Or is
Okay.
it the second? I don't know how much time I have left. If at first you don't succeed,
Christian Wood's like, I'm happy I don't got to cover that this year.
yeah.
Oh.
Beat him back door there.
Man, the phone is ringing. Maxie is back.
Maxie, of course, on the receiving end of that magnificent Jaden Hardy move yesterday at Mavs open practice. Hardy hit him with the Sham God into a Euro step righty reverse layup. It was great defense by Maxie, just better offense. But, of course, we know what Maxie can do on defense. The story of the playoffs for him last year, though, was how well he shot it against Utah.
Huge.
Luka's got to get bigger than that down there. Come on.
Maxie had him sealed, and the only way to stop that is to bump your man before he gets in that position.
Or
Luka
you
wasn't
rip
ready.
it out of his hands.
Yeah.
And that's what J Kidd would do.
Oh, my God. Strongest hands for any guard ever, Jason Kidd.
What's his handshake like?
A death grip.
Oh, no.
It's like the old Von Erich claw. If you remember Fritz Von Erich.
Definitely do not understand what you're talking about.
Shout out to all the old people that aren't on the stream right now.
It's going right at him. Okay.
As EA is trying to get his jump shot together. Join us live this Sunday for the bFb Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Rams. And I'm feeling really good about my LA Rams not winning deal. Matter of fact, I feel so confident I didn't even buy a poll this week.
I know. I'm thinking now they can have you, but they're going to get all like.
Well, they fight each other. They fight each other on the sideline, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah. So Vosh doesn't know, but yesterday on the post-game show, I showed the clip of the last time I consumed alcohol. That would have been the Dez Bryant no catch situation.
2015.
Yeah, 2015. When we didn't catch when it was a catch, but it wasn't. It was a no catch situation going on, and so I made a vow that was the last day that I had alcohol. So I said that if Dak Prescott returns this Sunday and he cannot produce me a dub, I will get. Well, first I was saying I will drink on air, but Shams was like, "No, that's not good enough. You got to get drunk." Well, I said, well, if Tobias can agree to be my designated driver, then I'll get drunk. Then I thought about it. He can't be my designated driver because he's going to plan on getting drunk. So we might have to keep it at me drinking a beer.
Actually, when I drink, I'm a better driver.
That's what they all
Back
say.
to you.
That's what that.
Tobias is someone should not reflect that. Please.
I don't even know how to. I don't even know where to go with that one, Shams. Just gonna let that one ride. Beat that off like rain.
I think this is the.
Oh, she got her own.
I think this is the lamest bet ever. You gotta do something more wild than that.
I haven't had a drink in like 8 years.
Yeah. So what is it gonna do to you? Turn you into the Hulk?
I mean, it could. We don't know. We don't know what I'm like.
He's gonna take one beer. You'll sippy it like this, like a little girl, like, and then boom.
No, if I lose and I have to get drunk, that means I'm gonna be pounding beers.
Are you gonna get drunk?
If I can get a designated driver,
Uber.
Listen, he's already put in. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, he's already put in the fix in. Okay, he's trying to get out of it. This is how he is. Don't worry.
no, because I said even if they win, she was like, well, if they win, you still got to drink too. I was like, all right, well, if they win, I'll just add a beer. But if they lose, I got to get drunk. Well, it looks like I'm feeling really good. It looks like I might just have to sip the beer looking at this LA Rams team because they can't do nothing. But something I might not have to tip beer for this year, it might be the Mavericks team because, well, EA doesn't think it's going to be a good season, but
well, no, I didn't say that it's gonna be a good season. I think it's gonna be a great individual season for the
okay.
But I don't think it'll be a great overall season.
You're muted, Shams.
I
She
might
said,
need to
"Oh,
call Caleb
yeah."
on this. I need to call Caleb because we had a conversation yesterday, me, him, and my dad, about how the writers and everybody got us predicted to finish ninth. And Caleb was like, "You don't believe in your team," because I said I can see them finishing ninth in the West because the West got stacked. And he said,
I really
he's
could.
like, He went down the road. That boy, he diehard Mavs fan. You know what? Don't go to the games if you don't believe they're gonna be better tonight. I'm just like,
Oh
bro,
man.
relax.
Oh man. Whoa. Come on, man.
Wait,
Come on, man.
So he hasn't. Has he not gotten his
Kick you
heart?
out of the AAC like that.
He hasn't got his heart emotionally ripped out yet, sports wise, has he?
You haven't seen my brother's viral videos of him getting his
Yeah, I
heart
was just saying she
ripped
must
out.
have videoed of him being having it ripped out.
I know, but there has to be. Eventually, it goes away to where you're numb to it now, and now it's just eventually because we've seen it all.
I think he's numb to it. He's numb to it when it comes to Texas because he's a UT fan, and I think he's just experiencing the Mavs because when we won the title, he was like 3 or 4 years old, so he didn't get to see that really because he didn't care. And I think last year losing against the Warriors, he was more upset because this was the furthest we've gotten. Now Cowboys, the videos, EA, I'm gonna have to just show you to you. That man, that little boy has been going through it since the age of 4.
Trust me, I'm with him. I'm with him on that. But Shams, do you think with this Mavericks team, who do you have, I guess, ahead of the Mavericks going into it right now? Who are the better teams in the Western Conference?
Clippers, Warriors, Memphis, maybe Timberwolves.
Timberwolves are better.
Gosh, who else is in
Lakers.
there? The Lakers.
Lakers are not.
I got
do
the
not put
Lakers being better. I do.
don't.
I got the Lakers being better. I do.
As long as Russell's on that team, they're going to be trash.
No, I have the Lakers being better because I think more people are going to be more healthy this upcoming season. Let me. I think they will be more healthy for the simple fact it happens. Utah's getting Jamal Murray back. I mean, not Utah. Denver. Denver's getting Jamal Murray back.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, kind of the same thing. I kind of agree with one of them.
But the only team I'm iffy on is the Suns because the Suns are in shambles right now. And I'm not exactly sure what they're going to look like. But if we're looking at, in New Orleans, I have New Orleans being better than the Mavs.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing.
Amazing. They are a sleeper team. So that's 8 teams I think I named. So
yeah, 9 work for the Mavericks.
I promise you, I'm telling you right. Hear me out right now. I got the Phoenix Suns like in a playing game. Yeah. Booker, he's gonna have to do some heavy lifting. Chris Paul is basically about to go off the out to the back, old yellow type style.
I honestly think DeAndre Ayton is gonna be gone before the season's over with.
Ayton probably be gone.
Yeah.
Crowder's about to be moved.
It would be. I would love if we somehow got Jay Crowder.
Their owner is selling. I mean, all that bad juju, that bad karma with that particular team, man. It's starting to show itself right now. Go ahead and trade Ayton though.
Yeah, I just him at the media day didn't sound like he wanted to be there like at all. He was like, well, they just basically said, well, they paid me, so that's why I'm here.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I just basically got my contract. But the Maverick
and we're gonna miss Brunson more than anything. A lot of people don't.
That's
think
what I keep trying to tell people.
We are going to miss Brunson.
We got Spencer Dinwiddie.
No, Shams, to your point, all these teams got better. All the teams around us got better. We really didn't do anything in the offseason that we should have to make the team better. We lost Jalen Brunson. And to me, I feel like Coach Kidd does not like small guards. That's why he got rid of. That's why they didn't want Jalen Brunson back. I'm just gonna be honest. Because he's praising running Dinwiddie out there.
Well, he has to.
But I'm saying like he's basically saying like with the way we're gonna run, the way we want to run things, we need big guards. From what he's saying.
Was that a good move for them?
Yes, because I think what he realized in the playoffs was like they were too small, and he basically said the other day that we're not gonna be shooting a lot of threes this year. He was like, I know we did that last year, but this year not gonna be a lot of 3-point shots taken.
Will there be a thing that Coach Kidd does that you don't agree with?
I don't agree with. Some stuff.
I don't know. It seems like 9th time you're on Coach Kidd's side.
People gonna be looking to beat the Mavericks.
Yeah,
Last year
was an anomaly.
Yeah, and they surprised people.
They did.
especially in the playoffs, because when they got against the Utah series, I think a lot of people thought, well, they don't have Luka now. That really started a lot of people. Oh, the Mavericks, this and that. Then the Mavericks came alive and just shocked the world, especially against Phoenix. That series alone has everybody like, oh my god.
And
everything came back down to earth against the Warriors.
Well, the thing was with the
They didn't come back down to earth.
solid.
They just became who they were. They were. By the way, we get Tim Hardaway Jr. back, guys.
We're probably gonna trade him, you know.
Put it back in your pants, Shams.
So J.R. Smith is coming back.
Put it back in your pants, Shams. Jesus Christ.
Well, we like him for
I have till January.
Yeah, there you go. Kendrick has already said he's gonna have him traded by the trade deadline yesterday.
All I know is this: so if you're a Mavericks fan looking forward to the season, what I want to see is the continued development of Luka Doncic to start.
Development.
Yeah. I mean, like what we learned out
Maturation.
maturation. Has he learned through the European, the Euro, FIBA, whatever they call it? Has he matured himself? Has he taken care of his body? Is he ready for training camp? And he's ready to go at the beginning of the year. That's the biggest thing because he's not. We know he's not fat anymore coming into training camp. So is he gonna be ready for training camp?
I believe Dorian Finney-Smith answered this on Media Day when they was like, "Do you feel Luka should play?" He was like, "Hey, honestly, I don't even think Luka should play till the last game. If you want to be my honest man." He's like, "I don't even know if I don't even want to play in the first game of the preseason, but he gonna play anyway."
Good, because he top 5, top 10 players outside of Kawhi Leonard are they.
Oh, the Clippers got better, by the way. Sorry.
Well, yeah,
Another
they
team.
But Kawhi and Paul George, when they stay healthy. But with the Luka thing,
I think Kawhi would.
You can't keep. I got like Luka, LeBron, those type of players off the court. Like, look, Giannis, Joker, all those European guys, they love to hoop. Dirk was the same way. So it's really real hard to keep Luka on the sideline, bro. Like, it's tough.
And I think that's going to be, one thing with Coach Kidd is because with Coach Kidd, he has to get into Luka's brain and say, hey, we need you for the playoffs. We need you for these long-term investments. We can't waste you here on a random Thursday night in November. We don't need you for that. It's okay not to play. We look around the league. Kawhi Leonard barely plays during the regular season.
Yeah, but NBA on their ass about that too.
I think it's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna change. NBA on their ass.
But I guarantee you they'll find some way. I just don't.
They definitely are gonna be on them about missing national televised games, like big games too.
Fine. You can play, but minute restrictions. How about that? You don't have to play the entire game.
Well, that's just coaching and the flow of the game.
Right, but we don't need. But Kid needs to get it into his head so we don't get Luka bottom lip out and pouting because coach pulled me out. I'm so angry. We have to manage him better, and because Luka Doncic is the type of guy, especially look at all the injuries he sustained at the end of the playoffs last year. He breaks down easily. He does. He's breaking down. He's dealing with all these ailments because he goes so hard.
Well, he did. Well, what you said about him this summer? Because he played basketball every day this summer.
He got hurt a lot too.
Yeah,
he did. That's kind of a little worrisome.
Well, see,
I just want him to go every now and then to the gym and not eat a Big Mac. But I didn't ask him to go full.
He's bro.
He's young.
He's young. He's a bull. He's rock solid.
But Tomas, you know it better than anything.
Pause.
Okay. LeBron learned, right? LeBron learned that he can't sit there and just rely on his youthfulness and his talent and his athleticism. He had to change his game. Everybody had to. Dirk himself. Dirk had to diet almost every day now towards the end of his career because guess what? He said, "I love chocolate, I love beer, but I can't have it."
I don't. Sometimes when they say that, I don't believe
Luka is the same. This is the same guy who's smoking hookah and doing whatever he wants. Luka knows how to get in shape when he needs to get in shape. This is the same guy.
In the last 2 years, he seems like he shows up at the last second, like the Pillsbury.
Yeah, that's because the guy loves smoking cigarettes. That's why. The guy loves smoking cigs, and he stops. I don't
know how he does that.
He drinks too.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, he drinks heavily.
Yeah, and I heard he liked to drink Arnold Palmer's in practice.
I would throw up. I don't know how you can do that.
It's
But
Luka.
again, like Luka's fine now. Don't you all agree Luka's fine now? But when he turns 32, he's gonna start breaking down.
No, maybe not. Maybe he stays
I
on
don't
that.
think so.
Jesus.
No, because I mean these players today are gonna last longer because they shoot more threes and they go barreling into the paint now.
But see,
But
you
it's
know what?
Luka. Luka loves going into the
Luka-
paint. It's Luka.
He's physical. Luka's a physical
I just feel like
basketball
maybe
He
he can
loves
sit a
to
few
in
games
contact. He
here
loves
and there.
holding a smaller guard with his body. So I mean, like he is going to sustain a lot more punishment against it than, let's say, a more finesse guard.
Oh, yeah, but
And
I'm
no
saying
matter
for the
what,
most,
nobody is figuring out how to guard that man. And I think Luka got kind of stronger this summer. I was watching some of the games that they were doing, and it looks like he's pounding the ball and getting to the rim. And it's like, okay, he finished it, and my dad is screaming upstairs, you guys, that playing basketball this summer allowed him to stay in shape and stay in the basketball mode. So you're going to get that Luka. You're going to get him coming out the gate.
Your pops is upstairs yelling. Your mom's is typing on the screen.
They're in the same room. Hey, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I think Pop. We might get Pops out there next this coming Sunday out there at our house at the brew house. I think we might get him.
All right, so do y'all think? I saw a poll going into the season. They already had ranked Luka Doncic is the third best player in the league. Do you think Luka Doncic is in contention for the MVP? Really, for real this year?
But right now, he's a Vegas favorite. He, Steph, Joker, and maybe a couple of others.
Luka's the number one favorite.
He's the biggest favorite right now.
Okay.
For MVP?
Yeah.
No, I didn't name a certain overrated basketball done LeBron James.
Because we going past Kareem. We're going for
What
Kareem.
does that have to do with MVP?
If he passes Kareem, he probably will. Because
why?
I think LeBron, he can come in dedicated. Like
You know how many points we got to score? You know how many points we got to score? A night. So we got to average at least over like 16 points a night.
Ain't gonna happen.
He doesn't score less than 20 a night.
Who doesn't?
LeBron.
Oh.
LeBron is going to smoke that. We should have that by Christmas. Nah. We should have that by Christmas. If we play every game up until Christmas, there's no reason why LeBron should.
He's not gonna get it this year.
This year,
He's not gonna get it.
in 2020, I mean 2023.
How many points does he need?
All he has to do is average.
I'm still sitting over here naming teams better than the Mavs. I didn't name the Warriors. And they won the league.
No. They're not. They owe. Like it was a struggle for them to win that championship last year. It's over.
They're still better than the Mavs.
The Warriors are about to go on.
Okay, that's what I said. That was it. But last year, like when they got to the finals, like that's why Steph started crying because that was the hardest championship he had to win. It was a struggle for them.
But
to win.
they're still better than the Mavs, man. They're still better than the Mavericks.
I don't. The only reason why Golden State beat us last year because they were able to go smaller than us. That's the only reason why.
Wow.
No,
Jordan Poole
beat him
is.
because of Jordan Poole.
Yeah, who are you taking on our team over Jordan Poole?
Jordan Poole didn't really have that big series.
His presence alone beat them.
I know, but what's the name was the one who tore us up in the paint?
Yeah, big one.
But look, yeah,
because you couldn't rebound.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a Jordan Poole.
All they did was go smaller on us. They just went smaller than we did and beat us.
Okay, but who are you taking on our team over Jordan Poole? Nobody.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole, he's Jordan Poole. Whatever. They gotta figure out how they're gonna get him minutes to Clay minutes right now.
But let me ask you this: back to Luka, you don't think you'll get him this year?
I don't know. I didn't really have Luka in my MVP rankings this year.
Why?
You still got Giannis. You still got KD. Listen. As long as Giannis is here, Giannis is probably gonna be my MVP for a while.
They're not gonna give it, but they're not gonna give it. Yeah, you know how they do. They're not gonna give it.
He's already won in 2000.
Yeah, that's it. They don't go over anymore. Because if that were the case, LeBron would have got it almost every year during that one span.
How many times Michael Jordan been MVP?
They don't. I'm saying back
Michael
then,
Jordan.
They changed the
A
rule.
lot.
Yeah, but Vosh, back me up.
Giannis wasn't MVP last year. Joker was.
Once you get 2 on the road, like they don't give you it anymore.
Oh, you mean like back to back?
Yeah, like
He's not getting back to back.
No, but they don't give him more than that. Like they stop LeBron because they're like, you know what, they're giving
Because he's always the best player.
Yeah.
EA, in order for Luka to get MVP, the Mavs have to be a top 3 team. That's not happening.
You think so? I don't think he has to be a top 3. I think he needs to be, at least if he can roll into at least in the bottom half even. But
yeah, because the Nuggets were in the top team, and Joker got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but
I don't think he'll win it. I don't.
Oh, you still got him to contend with Joker.
Yeah, I think he'll be in the top 3 again.
Joker.
Yeah. No.
What? They're adding help. That team's gonna be tough. They're adding help because Porter Jr. is coming back as well as
Murray,
like Sham said, Jamal Murray. But like, I still don't see the Mavericks. I mean, they just got to keep pace. Keeping pace is the name of the game for this particular team.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Luka can propel pretty much any other team because of the way he plays basketball.
I just think they're doing it again. They're doing it again, man. They're putting too much on him to come out here and do. You're putting too much on him.
I have to go. I'm gonna have to disagree with you because did you watch the interview with Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith? I don't know if they were on just some show or whatever. And he feels like Dinwiddie said this is the best situation he's been in his career, and I think Dinwiddie is about to shock some people. I would say. For the simple fact, is he going to be coming off the bench? I don't even know who our starting 5 is anymore. So
he got to start.
Ntilikina's been already. Kids already said that Ntilikina's coming off the bench, and he's going to be the number 1 backup.
See, that's the problem because now you're back. Now your bench is too small. So what you're gonna have him and Tim Hardaway Jr. coming out. See, I don't like the way the rotation.
By the way, and that brings me to another point I wanted to bring up.
Tim Hardaway,
your new big guy, Christian Wood, is now officially your 6th man, which he wasn't.
Well, we already knew that.
About. No, but he wasn't particularly thrilled about it. We saw what he said.
Well, he's here to get it. We know what he's here for. We already know what he's here for.
Hardaway?
No, Christian Wood.
What's he here for?
He here to make a good impression so he can get a big contract and move on.
I just found it funny that they thought JaVale McGee was going to be.
The only problem. The thing is it depends on who they're playing against. Yeah. If they're playing against a small team, they're not about to throw JaVale McGee out there to start. It's not happening. It's going to be Christian Wood.
I don't understand the man. Pause everything. Let's go get Jay Crowder.
No, Shams. We have a problem trying to find him minutes, and we don't want to give up Reggie Bullock and Dwight Powell and people like that for him.
You mean to tell me who don't want to get rid of Dwight Powell who can't defend? I'm sorry. Dwight Powell sucks. Dwight Powell sucks. And Reggie Bullock, he is so inconsistent. I cannot understand.
He put the ball on the floor.
Oh my God. This is oh my God. Who don't want to trade for?
He's the heart and soul of this team.
That's the name of his team.
You do
know that's the name of his twins.
Listen, Mavericks fans, you're gonna have a tough season. It's thank God the Cowboys are doing this 3-1 start for us because man, it's gonna be tough watching the Mavericks. Luka Doncic might be your only bright spot this year.
See what's happening there? It's probably about to be like the Cowboys. Everybody's like, oh, they're not doing anything, got low expectation. Look what the Cowboys doing. The Mavericks just might do the same thing.
I hope.
Honestly.
I really am excited. Luka got me excited this offseason. I really got excited for him. But just unfortunately that the front office once again failed him.
The Mavericks should move to the East Coast and play Eastern Conference basketball this year.
So you have Luka win the MVP?
No.
He had Vegas. He said Vegas had
it. He's a Vegas favorite, but I don't have him win the MVP. If he wins MVP, there's going to be too many miles on that body because he's going to try to do it. He's really going to try to do it. Yeah. He's going to say, fuck the playoffs. I want that award.
Okay, what about, do we have Coach Kidd for Coach of the Year again?
No.
So he won it last year?
No. I'm just saying like in the nomination.
No.
Well, they had him low on the total vote for nomination.
They're not going to get him. Trust me, they're not going to. I mean, the Mavericks, the only way he would get Coach of the Year if the Mavericks got a top 3 seed. That would be the only way. And I don't see that happening. So that's what if you look at it, that's how these awards kind of go. They just give it to the top players, the top
I can
teams.
give you. I mean, I can understand it. I can see where you come
The
from.
Mavericks are not going to get any kind of awards this season unless Luka is the only one that's going to. I do think Luka gets first team All NBA once again.
Luka winning MVP, Caleb? Caleb says Luka will win MVP. So there's
okay. That's one for the youngster.
Caleb has said it.
Also, in the comment section, Ms. Knowles said that a dark horse is Zion.
Is that Beyonce? You said Ms. Knowles?
Her Ms. Knowles.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Zion's a good good choice.
If you say that.
Zion is going to shock a lot of people. That man is insanely in shape now.
Mm-hmm.
He's insanely in shape.
Is he like what are we talking about? Give me a good comparison. Because he's not like big Shaq.
No. He looks like Shaq in Orlando right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Or baby
he looks ripped. Yeah. I saw his arms and he looks pretty good. I'm excited to see him in. Huh?
Is he on the same level as Tim Hardaway?
Nobody can get Tim Hardaway. Nobody can be on the same level as Tim Hardaway.
Shams, you know that you should know that on media day that I told him about his nickname. He's very excited about it. He laughed and thought that was pretty cool. So we call him 3 the Hardaway on the post game show.
When I interview him and I just say, "What's up, 3 the Hardaway?" Just know
he'll know where it's coming from.
He knows where it's coming from.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, Luka MVP. Do I have him? I just think as long as Giannis is here, and not LeBron, Giannis, KD.
Governor of California.
That's who everybody thinks is getting ready to be anyway. Is KD this season?
KD is KD even gonna be KD with Kyrie? I mean, that team is such a dumpster fire. Is Ben Simmons playing? I mean,
yeah, they've already announced that he's playing the first preseason game.
Preseason.
He needed though.
He
needs the rest.
I know he needs it. I know he does. That's the thing. We all know he needs it.
There's an old video of these YouTubers like, "We're gonna go watch the Nets, KD. We're taking the championship this year," and I was like, "You poor soul."
Yeah.
You guys thought this was gonna happen.
Garoppolo has like a perfect face.
He's a porn star. Duh.
Oh. He's dating porn stars. Like he is.
My bad.
That thing he was with though.
She got a nice ass though.
She really doesn't qualify.
But you're a great. She don't qualify on your list.
Nah, not on my list.
She doesn't make your top 10.
She's no Bella Danger.
Oh well, yes.
A Bella is that
look it up.
Yes, you would love.
Sorry, Ms. Nose.
You gotta watch her one scene.
Well, I hope that's not the hand you watch it with. That you just touched me with.
Guys, it's rated. My God.
Just hoping that wasn't the hand that he watches her with. That's all I'm asking for, Tim. All right. Well, listen, it's been a fun show. Before we go real quick, again, I need to let the people know that this, actually you'll see us again on Wednesday night because the Mavericks. Oh, we won't see you. Don't worry about it. We don't need you there. The Mavericks are going to be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. You have what? Official duties? Yeah, we know. They're going to be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, so we'll be doing post game for that. And then Friday, I guess we'll be doing another one because what's the Orlando Magic? Ugh. Thoughts and prayers out there to the state of Florida.
Yes.
With the hurricane that just hit. So that'll. I don't know if that's here. I think that's here because you said you're gonna be at the game. Okay, so that's here. And then Friday. I'm sorry, not Friday. This Sunday. Get ready. D-Town 214. We're coming to see you. White Rock Owl House Brewery. We're gonna be there live at Tobash 10. Listen, you get to come meet Tobash. When does that ever happen? You'll get to come meet Tobash.
True. My mom said she'll come if you guys have wings, but she's gonna come in her Saints jersey. So there's that.
Well, listen, we take all comers. It doesn't matter. We coming to party. You know, I was looking at their menu. They got some great burgers and pizzas out there.
Have we been out there before?
We've never been out there before. This is new. This is new territory for us. We out there close to White Rock Lake. Even a guy like EA can thrive out there.
Whoa, what are you trying to say?
Even a guy like you can thrive out there, White Rock Lake.
What kind of connotations are you throwing out?
Well, it doesn't matter because we know you're not going to show up anyway because the ticket might have you pushing some kind of button or something somewhere. So
listen, I'm proud to be part of the Marconi board with the tickets.
You shouldn't be. should be ashamed of yourself. Is what you should be for being over there. We have not confirmed. Shams gave us the cutthroat move earlier on if she's gonna be there or not.
It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise if I show up.
You know what? I might make a surprise. You never know. I might show up.
Yeah, right. We don't want to. We don't want to.
You didn't even come to Barry Best. You didn't even come to Barry Best, and it was in your backyard.
I had prior engagement,
at which the engagement were prior to. We understand, but here's the thing, though, Shams. He has two more chances to get this right, Barry Best, because actually we'll be there. What's that? The Lions game, and then they got a Bears game back to back at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if he makes one of those, or will the ticket have him mashing buttons again for SMU or something like that?
I do a lot of things. I'll mash and trust me.
God, and that's again, and he just touched me with his hand that he does something, man. I don't know if we'll get Tobias at Barry Best. We have to look at his contract and see.
I would have to pick him up.
It's not
far for Tobias.
It's just when. Oh. When was that?
Those are away games, and they're
one that it's usually the home game.
The 12 o'clock games?
Well, no, period. Like.
I don't know. One of the 12 o'clock games we'll wait. I know the Lions game.
That's noon.
That we're here.
Yep.
And then the Bears.
That's noon.
I don't think that's here.
Is there?
The Bears game here? Oh, well then we'll get him at another game. We'll get him at another 12 o'clock game.
We got a long season.
We got a long season. We'll figure it out.
Season, and EA, thanks for your inauguration. Yeah. I got inaugurated today. And,
I did. We inaugurated her. Vosh, we inaugurated her.
To do what? What'd you do?
To be part of the show officially.
As if she wasn't already.
Like her ceremony did. You know, we went on summer break on Walt's little vacation tour, so we never got to do a ceremony inducting her into the BFB. But I did warn her about the fourth chair being cursed. It has been cursed.
No, the female chair has been cursed.
Oh no, Billy left too.
If you have a vagina, you don't stay around here long.
That's a really good point.
I mean, I don't think I'm going anywhere, and I don't think you guys are going to allow me to go anywhere. So, I mean,
if you leave, we have a problem. We got HR problems.
All right, so we'll see everybody Wednesday night for the Mavericks Thunder post-game show. Want to thank Shams over there in Mesquite. Thank her parents, too, for chiming in. Queen Patty Julie, wherever you are, shout out to you. She's getting ready to be a grandma for the second time.
Real?
Yeah. Getting ready to be a grandma for the second time. Shouts out to her.
Don't look like it.
Okay.
Shout out to Big John.
Rams look like awful tonight. So maybe Cowboys can catch them slipping.
And I want to say shout out to the beautiful new studio that we're in. Loving it, because guess what? And Vosh, you didn't hear this. No longer time does not constrain us.
Do whatever we want to
do. We're not beholden to father time anymore.
Yeah. All we just can't do is run hose and sell drugs in here. Other than that, we can do whatever we want to do.
It looks like it. Outside, bro. What is it? South Dallas?
Hey, Vosh, you ain't lying, because I pulled up kind of scared too, skeptical. I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, hold on. I had to walk Shams to her car.
It can be hard to bring a sexy, what do you call them? A sexy studio guest in here.
No, it won't be. We'll have everything cleared up.
Yeah, well, we have the blindfold to probably go.
Well, hold on. But then it comes to something else in the studio.
The outside. Okay, quick thing. When you come into the studio, you go through this little part of the highway, right? And you turn under the bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That is the creepiest. I feel like there are dead bodies there.
Where the train is?
Where the train is?
Yeah.
I zoom past that every time. I'm like, not today.
Only sad thing about it, it's only one way in and one way out this
month. Well, I had a great time. I love doing this. I'm glad BFB's back. And by the way, I just want to make this one thing. We will officially return to NFL picks next week.
Yeah.
We will officially return. And this time, hopefully.
Next week we'll be back to 2 shows. Well, no, I can't promise that because the Mavericks playing.
Let's look at whatever show we're doing, we'll do the picks.
Yes.
And I want to make sure we're going to do it. The winner is going to get something and the loser got to do something.
Yeah, I'm not with that. No, because we do stuff and you never pay your stuff off. No, we're not doing that no more.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
tired of
EA, and you be trying to put Walt on us, talking about he don't feed us and didn't have food on time. You the one not paying your debt. Walt just end up getting the food late.
Thank you, Shams.
Walt promised us one time a barbecue smorgasbord, came back with KFC.
And guess what? He's eaten multiple times off my dime since then. Multiple times.
I'm just saying.
I'm glad to be the female in this because I get fed. I got fed yesterday.
We take care of Shams all the time. All the time we take care of Shams. See you guys Wednesday night. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do the best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.